Hey, hi, I'm live. I'm Trisha Fiegelstad, and this is the start of the Peter Meter launch party. So let's pull up the launch party team that's joining us today. Yay! And get the party started. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. This is amazing. You want to unmute and how about we do this? We'll just go around and we'll say who you all are. Thanks. There's some people joining us in the audience. Yeah, in the chat, go ahead and tell us who you are and where you're from. Thanks so much for joining. So the launch team, I'm overwhelmed with the response that we got for Peter Meter. Peter Meter, I have my hard copy. This is still like a early version of it, but I wanted to have a chance to see it in print, and it was better than I expected. It was really, I guess I was fearful when I saw it that I would see like the art was blurry or I had major mistakes or typos. I was really fearful, but it's beautiful. I'm so excited, and it's full of surprises. And not all of it has been revealed. Even the people here today haven't had a really good chance to look at this. We quickly have like a PDF they could kind of peek at, but some of them haven't even had a chance to see it yet. So the launch team has been gathering since, I think, the end of March. And this is our first chance to see each other and be in the chat together. StreamYard has a limit to how many people could be up on the screen. So today we have these guests, which I'd like to go around and introduce. They can say who they are, where they're from, and why they're here for Peter. So Erica, do you want to?
Sure, I'll go first. I am so grateful to be here for my girl, Trisha. My name is Erica Sandstrom. I'm known as Green Screen Gal and also was a co-host of the Not Just a Green Screen Summit with Miss Trisha Fugelstad. But I am here because I've been a fan of hers for years, and now I get to work with her, and we're friends, and this is her dream come true. So my heart is just so full for her. I am feeling every ounce of excitement with you every time I see you post. So of course I'm here.
And Erica, you had a lot to do with this stream happening, because if I wasn't a part of the Green Screen Summit, then I wouldn't have had a chance to meet Amanda Fox, who is hiding below. And Amanda Fox has this dream of augmented reality books, and I pitched the idea, and here we go. I mean, it's been 9 months, but yeah, there's Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Making dreams come true through teacher goals. So thank you so much for being here, Erica. Let's hear from Tanya.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ms. T. Gonzalez. I'm a bilingual educator out of McAllen, Texas, and I am here with my entire family. We're so excited to be part of this launch fiesta, like we were calling it. We brought out the piñatas, and we're ready to make sure to join and draw together. And I have all my crazy kids here with me. Cariel, Asael, the crazy one, Mikey, and Itzel. So thank you so much for having us here. We know we're going to have so much fun, and we're ready to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And she brought up a really good point. We are going to be drawing today. So while we're doing our introductions, this would be a good time for you to get some paper, something to draw with. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. And we're going to be working off of some of the activities in the activity packet, but you don't even have to have it printed or anything. You're going to be fine just drawing along with us. And stick around. If you participate, there's going to be a giveaway for somebody who shares their work at the end. So yay. Let's hear from Heidi.
Hi, I'm Heidi Samuelson. I'm from West Tennessee. I'm a third grade math and science teacher, and I met Trisha at ISTE back in 2018 at an impromptu gathering of sketchnoters, and learned a lot about doing from her and drawing and just ways to engage students with art. And I came to learn more about her digital art and the way that it got students involved. And I am a huge augmented reality person. I love having the idea of the pages augmenting. I've already been playing with some of the 3D robots, and we use a lot of the science concepts that are in the book, like circuits and the metals, and connecting it to SEL is going to be awesome. So I'm excited to be here.
Yay. Thank you. So glad to have you. And there's a really cool story in that when we met at ISTE, we were in a sketchnoting group trying to share ideas and tips for how to create sketch notes. And I was brand new at Procreate, this app on the iPad, and we were in that circle learning from each other, trying to figure out how to work in layers and all the different tricks. And now, that was in 2018, but this entire book was illustrated in Procreate. So it's teachers helping teachers that makes a huge difference. And I just love that. And personal learning networks make a huge difference. And so thank you for being a part of that with me. So Celeste, who are you?
Aloha, everybody. I'm Celeste from Honolulu, Hawaii. And, I've been following Trisha's journey a long time ago. Her art projects always inspired my kiddies. We have a Makers Ed think tank tech team. And like, now, we did claymation and animation because of Trisha and Erica, and then now following your bookmaking journey is super awesome. I'm so grateful to be part of this launch team. And oh my goodness, we got to the Green Screen Summit, and these puppets I ordered because of somebody, Connie Mulligan, I met from the Green Screen Summit. Woo woo! Thank you all for learning alongside us.
Yeah, is Connie here? Because Connie's part of the launch team too. Woo! So she's not on the screen with us, but there are a whole bunch of people that have signed up to be on the launch team. I forgot to mention it, but it was like 100 people. 100 people wanted to help launch Peter and Meter. So this party isn't just the people on the screen. It's all of you in the chat and all around, maybe watching a replay. We're so thankful that you're a part of this. So Wendy, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Wendy Turner, and I'm from White House, Texas. I am a media tech specialist. Basically, I'm a STEM teacher that teaches pre-K through 5th. And I come across Trisha when I was looking for ideas for Lego murals. And I have found her amazing tips and tricks for putting together Lego murals. And so then I started following her, and she does a lot with doing as well. And then when I saw the book about the augmented reality, I was hooked. I was in. I think that's exciting. This is so cool to help kids. They don't know how to deal with their emotions a lot of times. And so what better way to connect with robots and augmented reality? So I'm just excited to be a part.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. That's awesome. And so speaking of social emotional learning and what's going on in this book, I just want to give a really quick overview of Peter or Meter. So I've been working on my book, probably almost 9 months now. And it began with these robots in the background. Do you see the yellow one and the red one? Maybe if you just saw me right now, how about we do that? Sorry, everybody. So what I did is while I was feeling stressed out, and it was on Christmas break, I started to just paint and work out my feelings and help me feel better. And I ended up with 6 robots that each expressed different emotions. And I set them all up with augmented reality by animating them. And then when you scan them, the animation of them comes up. And then I thought, well, this is a great project to do with students. And I hung them in my room. This is my robot room because every piece of art in this room is about robots. And during my book pitch that I did with Amanda and Brad and Teacher Goals, I was pitching The Snow Flurry Fairy, which is a future book, but they looked over my shoulder and said, I bet there's a story with those robots. And so a couple weeks later, I dreamed up Peter and Meter. And the story is pretty much the same the way that I dreamt it way back then, but it got better, it got richer, it got more interesting the deeper I dove into it. And it's filled with social emotional learning, and it has connections to science, like Heidi was saying. There's circuits and there's metals in there because, they're robots. But they're also mechanical in ways, and they have, when Peter, the premise of the book is that he has a newly upgraded emotion panel, and it's not fully calibrated. So he needs assistance. He needs to ask the reader for help in the situations that he is in to know what button to press. So it's an interactive story in which he says, reader, it's Peter, please give me your advice. Which button should I press on my emotion device? And that's a moment where children who are reading will get a chance to stop and think about the story, the situation, the clues in the story, maybe his face, maybe what just happened, or even what his body is doing, his robot body is doing, and respond by pressing a button. But there's even more, because it's augmented reality, and so many cool things that we can share with that. But we're going to dedicate one of these webinars to augmented reality and show you more of what's coming. Ooh, look at some of the cool things in your background there. Let's pull up some of these people and see. Oh, there we are. Where we're going from here. I was thinking that we could give our little promo video of Peter and Meter. And then while we're playing that, we're going to get ready to name ourselves as a robot. Okay? So let's start that promo of what Peter and Meter looks like. Actually, that was the video for our pre-orders. So the promo video will play later. But right now, Peter and Meter is in pre-order. So it's going to be actually something physical in your hand at the end of July. But right now, if you buy the pre-order, you get a whole bunch of bonuses. And the bonuses include the activity packet that we're going to be diving into today, and also a mini course and a signed bookplate. So let's take a look at what's going on there. You've got Peter in your background. How cute is that? I love it. So let's take a look at this Robo-Namatic game. So there is a link that we're going to drop into the chat that gives you a chance, if you're in the chat, to pull up the Robo-Namatic game. And I'm going to see if I can show you on my screen if I, not that one, it should be this one, yeah. So let's see if this shows up. There we go. So in this game, we're gonna name ourselves as if we were a robot. So what I like to do, and here's the example, Una Dave Iser. So you pick a prefix and then you put in your actual name in the middle, and then you pick a suffix. So this is like the worksheet part of it right here. So I want you to just take a minute, and people in the chat, you can go ahead and put in, I think we have access to the chat too, don't we, here on the screen? So we can go ahead and add what our robot name is. So think about what you want. Like I think it, yeah, there are no wrong answers here. So on the screen, if anybody wants to unmute and just tell us what their robot name is, or you can just go ahead and put it in the comments. Does anybody have an idea?
So I'll go. I did Hydro Heidi Wave because I love the water and I'm always in motion. So it might not be my body in motion, but it might be my mind in motion. So I'm always looking for ways to create, and moving in a digital way helps me create.
Lovely. You even have a great explanation for your name. I'm going to be Micro Trishmatic. Micro, small. My voice is small. Trish, I just want one syllable, and then Matic, because I am always trying to get things done automatically. Micro Trishmatic. Anybody else want to share? Go ahead.
All right, so my name is going to be Cyber Tanya Ader because I love computers. I love EdTech technology and everything that wraps around it. Our friends, the sharing, the friendships that we built, it's just been awesome. So definitely Cyber Tanya Ader. Yay!
Awesome. Love it. Anybody else want to share?
I'll share.
Okay.
Okay, I am. Gosh, this is hard to choose, but I liked Electro. Electro, Erica. What was the last one? Wave. Electro Erica Wave.
Nice. Electro Erica Wave.
I don't think I need to explain it too much, but it's all about ease and energy and water. I'm a water baby. I live on the water. So that's me for now, but I think I might have a second one later.
Okay. Awesome. And Wendy, go ahead.
I thought it was kind of odd. I had the same one you had, Micro Wendy Matic, because they tease me about how short I am that I'm mixing with the students. And then Matic, because I'm on the go, self-operating. I want to find a way. I want to get it done. So that's it was kind of coincidence. We picked the same thing.
I think we're similar, the same reasons too. That's funny, except for my voice, your size. Okay. And Celeste, do you want to share?
Like Tanya, I think it was Cyber. Oh yeah, Cyber, because we love computers. Celeste, Sonic, because I'm always vibing with a lot of people. I love it. Thank you so much.
Very sweet. All right. So in this packet, now that we have this up on the screen, there are over 50 pages in this packet, but one of the games in here that I thought would be a really fun game to try today together is a roll. It's the emotion bot roll. So this is when we're going to need to get some paper and pencil and get ready to draw along. So what I was thinking is, let me see if I could clear things out a little bit. How do I drop everybody out, but I put myself and my extra one in? Oh, that's it. That looks good. Okay. So here's what I'd like to do. I am going to leave this up on the screen. Now, not everything is showing. If I do this, you could see almost everything, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave this up on the screen. And it's a random game. So, like, you can decide to roll and make the die decide what you're going to draw. Or you can decide to just pick your favorite things and put something together all on your own. And I'm thinking that I'm going to leave this on the screen, but then I'm also going to just draw, and I'm going to draw what you tell me to draw. How about that? So how about we do this? So on the screen, it's just going to be, let's see. How do we do this so that you just see my second camera and myself? Can you get the second camera to work? Like this? No? Because this one, oh, I have to stop sharing the screen. How about that? There we go. All right. So, can you see this still? I think so. And I'm going to take out some paper. Now, remember, you can draw anything you want, but I thought it might be fun if you tell me what to draw. Okay? So, in the chat, somebody tell me from 1 to 6 what I should draw. Or how about this? We have some guest children. So, Tanya, do you want to ask one of your children to give me a number 1 through 6? Which head should I draw?
All right.
Oops, okay.
What number do you want, baby?
3.
3.
3. Okay, that's a good choice. All right, so here's my piece of paper. I want to draw really big because this is a portrait. So I'm going to draw, I want lots of room for details on the face. So this is the one that I'm going to draw. I'm going to go with, let's see, nice big shape to get started, kind of like a half circle. And then I'm going to curve over. I'm going to do, I might be going a little fast if you're going to be drawing along, so you can see it better. I'm going to do half circles here for like the ears. I'm going to add these antennas. And they're the same on both sides. So it's symmetrical. Adding a circle and a circle inside. Circle inside. I forgot, what's that word? Concentric circles. Okay, so this is the start of the head. I'm going to add some rivets. And those become like texture. He has a tiny little neck. And I've got a couple choices. I could just start like this and then add the ribbing, or like add some texture there. And then I could add another shape around. So that's the neck. And then I want to fill this space. I want the shoulders to go out to the edges of the paper. So I'm going to take it from here and just slope down for the shoulders. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so it's symmetrical. And he has the start of arms. So I'm going to go straight down somewhere about right here. Straight down on this side. Okay, I'm missing some details. Just 3 little buttons. And then I think I'll be ready to do my next step. Do you need more time in your drawing? How are you doing? Are we ready to figure out what the eyes are going to be? Can I have another child's opinion? What number should I do?
Okay, what number, baby? Pick a number.
10.
No, it has to be a 1, a 2, or 3, or 4, 5, 6.
6.
6.
6. Ooh, you picked some really silly eyes. I like those. All right, so these eyes are going to start out like really big, expressive shapes. And then there's, let's see, one eye with a pupil. So it's like an iris and a pupil over there. And then this one kind of goes in a different spot. Iris and a pupil over there. Now, the thing that's so silly about these is the eyebrows are going in strange directions. So there's like one that goes like this. Can you see these? And then this other one is like curving and heading this way. Sort of like arrows. You see that? Those are super silly. Good choice. All right, another child's idea. We've heard from Cariel, and who else did we hear from?
Right. Pick a number.
1.
1. Okay, we're going to do the one mouth. Okay.
Okay.
This one looks like a banana to me. Do you see that? Kind of looks like a banana. So I'm going to think about that when I'm drawing. I think about it curves like a smile, and then it's going to touch at this corner. I'm going to start with a circle in each corner. Then I'm going to curve back down and reach out again. I could add like lips. There we go. Pretty silly. All right, one last thing to add to my robot. What's it going to be? One of these.
All right. Pick another number, Kariel. One more number.
1.
Did you?
4.
4. Ooh, you're going to add the switch? Okay. So I'm going to add this switch, and this switch is kind of tricky. Can you see that? Let's zoom in on this switch a little bit better. There we go. So the switch has some steps to it. I like this diagonal part first because there's like overlapping with it. So there is like a rectangle there. And then I'm going to come down, and I'm going to finish the rectangle kind of like this. You see that? And then I'm going to build out around it with another rectangle. You notice I'm not worried about if I'm perfect, because I'm certainly not being perfect. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of thickness so it looks a little three-dimensional. And I've got one more rectangle to do around it. And so it gets overlapped. So I have to stop when I run into that switch. There's some overlapping. So you can imagine that switch could go down or up. And we could add some thickness like right here and right here. And now it has some dimension. All right, I did all the steps for drawing my robot. I did a head, eyes, mouth, and an extra. So now it's time to think about what's that robot name. Do you remember the robot name game? It's right here. Those words will be hard to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in that screen share again so you can see the robot name game. And see if I could do that. And you can think about what you want to name your robot. I'm just thinking, first of all, like, what is that robot's name? And then I'm going to add the prefix and the suffix. So I had done this already. This is Fred. When I looked at it, I'm like, this is definitely Fred. But then I thought Fred is anti, and then he's Matic. So he's an anti-Fred Matic. That's his robot name. So go ahead and add in the chat what your robot's name is. But we're going to do more with our robots. So let me bring everybody back up, and we can take a look at if anybody has any robot pictures they want to share on the screen. Can everybody come back up? Let me get rid of my screen share. Here we go. Hey, Hydro, Heidi. That looks great. And look at Celeste. That looks awesome. And you already have your name, Celeste Cybersonic. And your green screen make it hard to see, Miss Green Screen Gal. Oh, there it is. Cute. So I like that you guys, oh, hold it. What did you do there? Your Hydro Heidi Wave is amazing. You colored it and everything. You came prepared. You did homework before you got here. You definitely did not do that just now. Oh, but look at how cute. Look at those robots. I love them. This reminds me of Zoom teaching where I'm squinting, trying to see all the kids' work. But you know what? Speaking of seeing each other's work, we're going to do the next step. The next step, and we can add this link in the chat and maybe put it on a banner. We're going to upload our art to the Padlet. that I have. We have an emotion Padlet, emotion robot Padlet, where we can see each other's work. And that's also how we can get our winner. So the audience, our chat people are going to help us out too, because we get to see your work in the audience if you upload it to that Padlet. So let's see if we can get that link going. I don't know how to do the link myself. If I were paying attention, I would have known this. Okay, so going to the, how do we go to, oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna take a picture of our emotion bot and upload it to our Padlet. There's our Padlet. It is bit.ly emotion bot gallery. So there is a link for that in the chat, right? And then we can see if we can make this happen. Does anybody need to see the steps for how to do that? You know what? I'm just thinking, I didn't. Oh, there it is. All right. So as you're working on that, how about I share my screen and then we can see if people are uploading their work. And then in the audience, you can be uploading your work. If you get to this screen, so that's now bit.lys are case sensitive, so it has to be a lowercase e, then capital motion. Oh, look at, I see one already. This is Mikey. Yay, Mikey, that looks great. Look at that. Awesome. Good work. That's Mikey going into 3rd grade, right? So Mikey, you can, let's see if all of the kids from the Gonzalez family can get their work up. Anybody else? I wonder if I can get mine up. I don't know if I can do this and talk at the same time. That's a lot to juggle. I think I'll just enjoy. Hey, there's Heidi Wave. Nice. Let's click on that. Wow. That's amazing. You definitely were working hard on that. That's awesome. Good work. Oh, there's another one. Who is this from? Itza? Is that right? No. Did I say that wrong?
That's Gadiel.
Oh, look at that. And there's multiple robots going on here, right? I see a lot going on. Do you want to explain it at all? Describe your work for us? Electro. Oh, look at that. Erica, you did great. I love that smile. Nice work. All right. I see a whole bunch of robots. Oh, here's one hiding down here. Look at that. Oh, is that adorable? Good work. I like the gauge down here, the arrow. That is so cool that you can share with us. Is there anybody in the audience that's getting their work uploaded right now? I want to give you a minute. While you're uploading your work, maybe this is a good time to show the promo video that we didn't show at the beginning. And then we'll come back and we'll find out who our winner is on the gallery. So Amanda, do you know where the promo video is? Are you? Or am I supposed to? All right. So that I guess we're going to just wrap it up with voting. Do you think we can vote on this Padlet? There are can you vote by clicking? I know I'm on I don't think we saw Phil Amanda Bot. Super Area Scope? Oh, it has two names. Super Area Scope. Awesome. That looks great. Good work. So, how do we do our... Oh, hold it. Is there one hiding behind... Yeah. Amanda from Scotland. Hold it. So, oh, I see. You uploaded it twice because you didn't see yours. That's probably what happened. Oh, there's another one. This is so magical. That's awesome. So who do we have here? Oh, here's Cyber Celeste Sonic. Good work. And I like the coloring too. Yeah, it looks like your work. It's so bright and colorful. Awesome. All right. So how do we determine our prize? Can we vote in the chat? And then we can do it that way. Or if you have access, can you star or vote or comment on the art? How does it work? Any ideas? You guys unmute, talk to me. I feel alone.
I cannot do the chat, the comments. It's not working for me. So I vote for Hydro Heidi Wave. Woo woo.
Trisha, if you go into Padlet and turn on the setting for us to like them, you can do that.
Okay.
It's reactions.
That would be
it might be too hard. I don't know.
Settings.
Yep, settings and go to notifications. I think it's
notifications.
Up on the left there.
Hold it left. Notifications.
You just went over it. Yeah.
I went, that word. Okay. And then reactions.
Reactions. There it is.
Push or email? Push?
Oh, actually that's the wrong section, but that's okay. It's somewhere else, but it gives you a chance to put heart or vote.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can use that on the settings.
So it must have been something I missed.
And Celeste, if you go to LinkedIn and type in teacher goals, you can get into the chat.
Okay.
Live. Yep.
And
you can get in on YouTube as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And then I feel like I'm seeing comments, and I'm hearing votes for Mikey.
Yeah.
I think I see votes for. You have to switch the voting on. Yeah, I wish I knew how to switch the voting on. So it's not in settings because we didn't see it
somewhere. I have to look.
So sorry, I don't want to take up your time.
No, I'm looking.
It would have been good. Notifications.
What people say.
No, switching the vote on. Sorry, I didn't have that figured out. Is it under this? Open Padlet setting, more Padlet actions. Do you see it here? I don't see it. All right. So in the chat, I see, oh gosh, all these people. It's Mikey Cariel. I see Celeste. I see multiple Celeste.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yep.
Okay.
If you click on the settings gear and then go over to posting.
Okay, settings gear.
And then at the top there's a bunch of menus. Just slide over to posting.
Yes.
And then it says actions, and you can choose voting or like or whatever you want.
Reactions. Got it.
You got
voting. Yay. Now we can vote. Yay. Sorry about that. So I'm going to stop screen share because that was acting weird. So We'll be able to tell. Or should I screen share again? Sorry. Maybe I should, because now you don't know what you're voting for.
Okay, now it's on. It's on.
It's on. Okay.
If people refresh, they can vote.
Okay, refresh, everybody. Let's do this once and figure out who our winner is.
I'll vote. I probably should vote for myself. I don't think mine's going to get any. That's okay. Oh, look how good these are.
Aw,
They're all so good.
I love it that you guys did those. Good job.
Yeah, this is good.
Alrighty. So we are going to award somebody in the next 1 minute. So you can refresh, click your vote on the eMotion bot screen. Oh, I see Connie, you're here. That's awesome. So Connie is picking Itzel. How do you say it? Itzel? And I see this is a vote for Mikey. And let's see, who else had some votes? I see Facebook user loves the Cyber Celeste. And oh, we got a vote for Erica. Nice. So it's all going to go by the number of votes on the screen. And I think we have a winner. You see that? Or is it just me that sees it? I see Itzel. Congratulations, Itzel. Woo! You are going to get a copy of Peterometer. So, yay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We'll see all of us together. Congratulations. Awesome eMotion bot. Yay. All right. So, thank you so much for joining. We're going to be doing these live webinars every week and different times, though, so in different events. So, stay tuned to the Teacher Goes channel and see what's next for next week. And thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for showing interest in Peterometer. I can't wait to tell you more about this book as we uncover it in the following series of webinars. Alrighty, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here, and take care, everybody. Is there like a...
Congratulations, Trisha.
Oh,